Hi parents, my name is Mr. LaFave, and I wanted to take a few moments tonight on this virtual open house to talk to you about your child's math applications class. Math applications is a great class because we can really explore some really useful real-world topics that students take with them after they graduate. This course prepares students for situations they will encounter in their daily lives beyond high school. It will increase their critical thinking, their problem solving, and they'll also learn about fiscal responsibility. Some of the expectations that I have of students is that they complete the classwork either digitally or a hard copy of it. During the pickup times, if you picked up a hard copy for your child, they're more than happy to take a picture of that and upload it to me on Schoology. Or if they want to do everything digital and electronic and write on their iPad and then submit it, they can do that as well. Just making sure that they are handing that in when it's due is going to be very important, especially in a year that's different like this. We don't want students getting behind and having that snowball effect that can be there. And of course, students are always able to resubmit work to me for a higher grade. They're not really going to have homework in math apps, but they will have classwork. So what we do in class, they're expected to hand in at the end of class or once they get it done. And like I mentioned, they can always resubmit for a higher grade if it's something that they're not happy with. For the grading system, any tests, quizzes, projects that we have, that's going to account for 60% of their grade. Those would be an assessment. And the assignments or the classwork, that is the other 40%. So that's going to be any activity we do in class, any homework. Very occasionally they might have homework. They might have a weekend assignment to do. That would fall into that category as well. But for the most part, we really like to try to keep the work in class so when they're outside of class, they don't have any work to do for math. Obviously, this year an iPad is very important for students to have. I've spoken to them about the importance of having that device charged and ready to go every day for online class on the days that we meet. Notes or paper, like I mentioned before, I will offer hard copy of notes that can be picked up during the material distribution times. But if they're unable to pick that up, then there's always going to be electronic versions available that they could print out, or they could do it the old-fashioned way and just take notes with paper if that's what the only option is, or if they don't have the note packet. Calculators, they should be fine with just a basic 4-function calculator. So for most people now, that's just their cell phone. One thing I have mentioned to students that is pretty important is that this is a new year for all of us. This is a learning curve for all of us, and it's going to take all of our effort and undivided attention. So I'm asking the students that during class time that they do their best to put their phones away, turn it on silent, and try to really minimize those distractions. We don't see a lot of each other. We only see each other 2 days a week. So during those times, it's very important that they are there, they are focused, and they are engaging in the material so we can get as most out of this year as possible. If you have any questions or concerns at any point throughout the year about anything, here are some ways you can contact me. That's the school's number right up front there, and you can ask to speak to me. My email address is listed. That's probably a safe bet if you want to get in touch with me faster than the phone. And then of course Schoology, your students, they send me messages on there all the time, so you can message me on Schoology or an email would work. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I really look forward to a great year and making the most out of this experience that we're in now. I think it's going to be a great year. We're off to a great start, and please let me know if you have any questions going forward. Thanks.